To give us a better understanding about what's at stake in Antigua and Barbuda, we're being joined live by political consultant and pollster Peter Wickham. His company Cadres has been tracking the race. Hello, Peter. So tell me, who's leading in the elections in Antigua and Barbuda at the moment?
Yeah, well, in Antigua, it's really clear that the Antigua-Barbuda Labour Party is out front. They have been leading in polls consistently. We've been running polls for about a year now, and they seem to have been maintaining the lead. And my sense is that the status quo at this time is not in jeopardy.
And we just mentioned that Gaston Brown is predicting a landslide like what happened in Grenada. Is that likely? And by landslide, I mean taking all the seats in the parliament?
Well, I mean, in a sense, he only has three. And the three that he has, in all instances, there are three new candidates that are running again. So one could argue that he is well placed to take all the seats. It is entirely possible. The polls are showing an increased popular vote that he's likely to be able to take. So statistically speaking, it is entirely possible. However, I'm perhaps not as bold in my projections as the Prime Minister to say that it will happen. I would just say that I think it is possible, yes.
And we know that Antigua and Barbuda just weathered that horrible hurricane in September. Barbuda was decimated. How is his response after the hurricane going to help him win votes or help him with the electorate actually in this election?
Yeah, I think it's clear that he got a bump. The hurricane ravaged Barbuda more so. And he's been very good to Barbuda, and several of them are still living in Antigua. And one of the significant victories is that the courts have just decided that Barbudans can vote in Antigua in the next election. And the presumption is that the ones who are in Antigua are sufficiently comfortable that they would want to vote favorably for the Antigua-Barbuda Labour Party. The Barbuda seat is always a very delicate one. It is won or lost by a single vote often. So I think that he is a little bit more confident on this occasion as a result of the way that he's responded to the hurricane scenario in Barbuda, that he will be at least he will be able to win that seat for sure, which helps him with the other ones on the mainland.
And another sensitive issue, of course, is the land issue in Barbuda. How are Barbudans rating the Prime Minister's response to their concerns with land ownership?
Yeah, I mean, there are two sides of the story. I would say the progressive-minded Barbudans, the ones who are interested in owning land, the ones who are interested in development and so on, support it. The ones who support the Antigua-Barbuda Labour Party tend to support his position on land ownership. The other is the more conservative Barbudan is uncomfortable with the idea because they see it as a land grab. The reality of the situation is what he's proposing is that Barbudans can now do what Antiguans can do and what most of us in the rest of the world can do, which is buy this plot of land they actually live on for $1. That is essentially the crux of his proposal, and he's also initiating other developments in relation to land. It has not sat well with several of the more conservative Barbudans, and my sense is that if you are inclined to support the Antigua-Barbuda Labour Party, you will be supportive of his approach to land, while if you are of the BPM variety, which is the opposition, then you probably will be opposed to it.
Okay, thank you so much for chatting with us, Peter Wickham. We appreciate your comments. We've been talking to Peter Wickham of Cadres about the upcoming Antigua and Barbuda election.